All right, all right. It says I'm live. I know nobody isn't here yet. So I'm going to wait for some of you guys to come into the room before I even start talking. Hey, Keisha Lachey. Hey, Deborah Harrison. Hollywood Mika Amari Baines. Books for Lit Souls. Tasia Wood, Stephen Walcott, Christian. What's going on, everybody? Or is that Chris? Is that the Chris I know? What's going on? Did you get the CLA? I don't know what that is. I don't know what CLA is, but no drinks for me today. No drinks for me. Now I can act like I'm fucked up. I can act like I'm fucked up, but I ain't fucked up. Did I start watching For Life? No. But I DVR every Wednesday, so I still haven't watched it yet. The workout's been kicking my fucking ass. Let me tell you. Them workouts been killing me. But I feel so good. I feel so good, honestly. I really, really do. And hopefully I'm like, I don't want to get on the scale after week 1. I'll probably get on the scale on week 2. But my thighs, oh my god, my thighs were on fire doing these workouts, man. Cause it's a lot of jumping and a lot of jumping back and jumping forward and jumping side to side and twist this way, twist that way, squat this way, do this, do that. Oh my God. And I'm trying to keep up because my board is 3 feet. I wish I would have got one a little bit smaller. And maybe I might, the next time I do the workouts, I might push my table away so I can have more room. But I'm not gonna quit. I love it. I'm down 1 week and 5 more weeks to go. I can do this. I can do this. And it's 20 minutes a day. So it's not like it's 45 minutes to an hour of me pushing and pulling on the board and trying to like get it right. I feel really, really good. I feel really, really good. And I've been drinking, I got my water and my gallon of water. It's somewhere, child. It's somewhere. Here it is. I just poured my gallon of water into the vitamin water thing and I drink it. I gave myself some flavor and got me a cranberry juice. But I really feel really, really good. I feel really, really good. So, yeah. And I don't miss soda. I don't miss it. But what I do miss is I miss something flavorful. It's not too flavorful. I try to get the vitamin water, and then I look at it, it's like, bitch, you got all the sugar in it. So it's like, I don't know. I might be better off like squeezing lemon juice into a container of my water. Or my niece was telling me I can infuse it like with cucumbers and lemons and all kinds of bullshit. But I need something that's excuse me. I need something that's flavorful and that doesn't have a bunch of calories in it. Because I still drink my coffee. Yes, indeed. I'm not going to stop my coffee, but I only drink an 8-ounce cup of coffee. So that's one coffee, and I'm doing pretty good. I don't load it up with a bunch of sugar or none of that stuff. So, yeah. Oh, they got zero vitamin water with no sugar. I'm going to have to go to the market. But y'all know here we got a sugar tax. We got sugar tax on all kinds of shit. So anything that was like soda or anything, they charging you. If it's juice and they got sugar in it, they charging you. So I would have to go out of Philadelphia, you know, and then I would have to get it that way. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get some infused water or something like that, and that way I'll be okay. But otherwise, look, the workout's good. Um, I came on. I decided to go live because I thought I was gonna make a video today. I thought I was gonna make a video because the sugar tax is a half a cent for each fluid ounce or something like that. I believe. And then if you get like a case, you know, that shit adds up. So you could be spending like $2-3 in tax on a soda bottle that's normally like $1.99 or like $1. So yeah, like 2 liters used to be $1. Now they're like $3. Yeah, that shit adds up. That shit adds up. Either it's a cent and a half a cent or a cent and a half. Anybody got time for that? My mom is doing good. You know, she was making up her bed. I came down the steps. I knew she was going to ask me to help her make up her bed. I was like, child, hold on, girl. I had to go to the store and get her a sandwich from next door. And then, well, I got her a chicken salad sandwich from next door. And then when I came back, I helped her make up her bed and stuff. So, you know, that was easy. Today, I find like every day is one day at a time for me. But if she start talking that shit, you know what I do? I say, you know what? You don't got to worry about me today. And I delegate it to someone else. You do it. You do this. You do that. Because what's more important to me is no stress. I don't want to be stressed about nothing. I got enough of my problems. And me worrying about you cursing at me and then me getting upset, nope. I just pass the job on to somebody else. And that helps me. Now, for those who don't have it, someone to delegate to, then I feel for you. But for me, for my mental status and for me to be happy and all of that, I just push it aside and don't let it bother me. So yeah, yeah, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We put up the podcast. Listen, we put up a podcast video. I don't even know if YouTube notified y'all that we put up a video yesterday. We put up a video yesterday. It's from the podcast from last week. And I think that's probably what I may end up doing with the podcast. I may start putting the podcast from the previous week on Fridays. But I want to fill up the week with some videos because I'm not used to doing one video, okay? So if I'm only doing one video, y'all know I'm taking a hit monetarily. So I'm going to have to start putting up some more videos during the week. And that's why I went on live. I was, not live, but that's why I was going to do videos. Like, I need to do a video. I have to do a video. So what the hell I was going to talk about? I wanted to talk about them being a new judge on divorce court. So we finding out all of this TV stuff is going down. So we just found out that Judge Judy is leaving Judge Judy at the end of the 21 season. She's going to be out of here. So like around August 2021, there will be no more new episodes of Judge Judy. Everything else will just be reruns of Judge Judy. No new episodes, just reruns. So Judge Judy's coming out with a brand new show, right? So today, I found out that Judge Lynn Toller is leaving divorce court after 13 years. And not only that, she's being replaced by Judge Faith Jenkins. Do y'all remember the show Judge Faith? Well, she had one of them shows where she did a certain amount of episodes and then they just started showing the reruns every day. So, how do I feel about this? Now, y'all know Judge Maybelline was my girl. I love Judge Maybelline. When I was in high school, I used to tape the divorce court, and I would watch it when I come home because that was my girl. I love me some Judge Maybelline. I know it's crazy, but I used to record stuff. I used to record like the first 15 minutes of The View because I know that's when they do their hot topic segments and stuff. And I would record divorce court, and I would record a lot of the daytime TV so I can have it to watch when I got home. And that's what I did with my VCR. I know this is so old school, but you can take the TV antenna and put it into the back of the VCR, and that way you could get your local channels. So that's what I would do. I did. I also used to watch Judge Hatchet and all of that stuff. I'm really telling my age. So, so anyway, I was really disappointed when Judge Maybelline um, and Fox, the Fox TV networks, they couldn't come to an agreement, so she had to leave the show, and Judge Lynn Toler took over. Now, I remember Judge Lynn Toler because she was on a show called Power of Attorney. And this was different because they had real attorneys, and it was like a whole court situation going down. I remember her being the judge. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to give it a chance, you know. And she, after a while, you got used to her being there. And, you know, I love seeing her on divorce court. After a while, once I got a little bit older, I stopped watching divorce court, period. I stopped watching, and then all of a sudden I noticed they in a whole new studio and everything. And they're actually were recording divorce court in Tyler Perry Studios or whatever. But I feel like along the way, divorce court basically jumped the shark. They had all kinds of weird people on there, and I think it was just more so people coming on divorce court to be on TV. They might have their little issues, but you be like some of the women that come on there and the shit that they take, you would think that they would leave at the judge and told her and told them, look, you don't need to be with them. This is what you need to do. You need to go, blah, blah, yada, 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 yada. And then you read the result at the end of the show, like they decided to stay together or they still get on each other's nerve and all this and that. So I'm just like, what was the point of even coming on TV? Oh, to be on TV. And then the thing with Roland Ray, and I'm just like, come on, y'all don't even have real married couples on here no more. It's just people wanting to be on TV, trying to be funny. Like, this show just needs to go. And now they bring in Judge Faith Jenkins. Judge Faith, I don't even think she's 40. So she's going to be presiding over divorce court. I don't think this is going to be a perfect match. This show ain't going to last after one season. It's not going to last more than one season. This show is about to get canceled. And the reason why I say this is because if you have a judge presiding over a divorce court, you want someone who has marriage experience. I don't think she's been married. I know that she's engaged to Kenny Lattimore, but you're not married. You haven't been married for over 20 years, and you coming in here helping these couples that's divorcing. I just don't see it. I don't see it. She's beautiful and all of that, but I don't see it. I'm not here for it. So I'm kind of disappointed that Judge Lynn Toler is being replaced by a younger, much younger black woman instead of someone around her age who can preside over a divorce court who's been married. So I don't think the show's going to last long. But, yeah, you know, it is what it is. You know, just a little daytime TV talk for y'all. Now, somebody asked me to talk about Post Malone. I don't know why you want me to talk about Post Malone because I don't know what's going on with Post Malone. And I haven't seen any stories about Post Malone. So, did something happen? I don't know. You tell me, fill me in. I don't know what happened. What happened with Post Malone? What else I had? Damn. Billy Porter as this genderless fairy godmother. listen, y'all. I love Billy Porter, but I'm getting tired of Billy Porter at the same time. I love him, but then I can't stand him. I think his outfits on the red carpet are way too over the top. Like, like some look nice and some like, bitch, now you really trying it. And some of it really just don't make sense. You know, him being on Sesame Street, I didn't have a problem with that. A lot of people mad because he was on Sesame Street in that black dress. You know, but nah. Him being a fairy godmother and it's supposed to be a new Cinderella for the new generation. He's saying that the kids want it, but it's the adults that's listen. Should I say how I really feel or should I just, be nice about it? I feel like you don't have to take the classic movies and stuff. You don't have to take classics and then add gay characters. What you can do is create new classics. And if you want to have a LGBT friendly character, do it that way. Everything doesn't have to have, oh, this person's gonna be gay, or this person's gonna be trans, or this person's gonna be a non-gender non-binary. Like you don't have to do all of that. You don't have to do all of that for when you recreate all the old shows. I feel like just create a new show or a new movie and do it that way. But now you're gonna be the fairy godmother. Oh, excuse me. He's gonna be Fab G. Fab G Magic or something like that. Listen, that shit is tired. It's tired. They want I I don't know. That's just how I feel. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I don't feel like everything needs to be LGBT though. Everything doesn't have to be LGBT. It doesn't. Fairy godmother, wasn't nobody having sex with the fairy godmother. Fairy godmother was just a fairy godmother. Her sexuality had nothing to do with anything. Her gender had nothing to do with anything. Now you put Billy Porter in, he's talking about this is a genderless role. Please. He's gonna dazzle fairy godmother up all right. He's gonna dazzle her the fuck up. Bibbity bobbity boo, bitch. He gonna go off, but it's just like why? Why? Then some people might say, why not? If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Bibbity bobbity boo, bitch. Bibbity bobbity boo. I just don't, I love it. I love it though. I love it, but I just want y'all to come out with new shit. And if you want to put LGBT in it, go ahead. Do some new shit though. You ain't got to take the fairy godmother and turn her into a genderless character. Y'all doing too much. Doing too much. They doing too much. Because nobody was saying, oh, let's turn the fairy godmother into a genderless character. Nobody. But this the way this is how it is in 2020. This is how it is in 2020, I guess. What are we going to do about it? You going to just complain and not watch it, or complain and still watch it? Or you could complain, watch it, and then it might just change your mind. You just might. So that's just how I feel about that type of stuff. But I'm happy that Billy Porter is getting roles. I'm glad that he is a lot more successful than his past and that he's out here. But I really want to know more of his story. You know what I'm saying? I know that he was an R&B singer back in the day, but I still don't know more about Billy Porter. I would love to know how he came to be, how he get into theater. I know he's won a Tony Award. Like, how did he get into all of that stuff? That's what I want to know about. I don't want to just look at him as, oh, he queens out or he picked the wildest award show season outfits. Like, I want to know who is Billy Porter. I don't even know if he have a book out. I don't know, but I do want to know more about him because he really shines in his role as Pray Tell on Pose, and that's how I think that's how that gave him his rise to fame, and then he just recently won an Emmy for his role as Pray Tell. So yeah, I just want to know a little bit more. Somebody was asking questions. Have you seen the eggplant emoji vibrator based out of Philly? No, I won't be using it. So I mean, what the fuck? I won't be using it. You ain't got to worry about me. an egg place, an eggplant based emoji. Y'all out here doing all kinds of strange things. Yes, they are. Not me though. An eggplant. All you, all these big things out here. There's a lot of them that got some big things. You don't need to get no toy. I mean, just get the real thing. Get the real thing. But I mean, sometimes you just don't want to give it to everybody. I don't know. What do I like to get at Chick-fil-A? Oh my God, I love the spicy chicken. The number two, I believe that's the number two, and you better put fucking cheese on it. That's what I get. That's what I get. What do you get at Chick-fil-A? What do you now? It's not every day I get to go to Chick-fil-A. But when I do go to Chick-fil-A, that's what I get, baby. Give me them waffle fries and that Heinz ketchup. And you can only eat those type of fries out the goddamn grease. As soon as it come out the grease, give me my fries. And I want them now. That's just how we doing it here. Someone said the food is fresh and good. Yes. They make it to order right there. They make it right there. Now, some of them, I know they got to pre-make the sandwiches because, bitch, that line be so long. That line be so long. I've never been to Wingstop. How do you feel about Wendy Williams, Kevin Hunter blocking Nene Leakes' TV show? Do you think she would be good on daytime TV? Nene Leakes would not have lasted on daytime television, but we said that about the real. So, yeah, but I understand the move that whether it was Wendy Williams or her husband, Wendy do not play about her spot on television. Now, it had to be something really wrong with Wendy last season when the show was going on and other people were filling in for her. Because a long time ago, before all of this started happening, Wendy would always say, I will never let a bitch come on my show and replace me on my show. Because then all of a sudden, you'll be having a new TV show. Whoever got in her chair. So Wendy did not play about her spot. Now, having Nene Leakes come on after Wendy Williams, I don't think I'd have been watching anyway. I probably would have DVR'd it. But I can't see Nene as a talk show host. I just don't see it. And what would have been the structure of the show? Is it going to be the same way like Wendy Williams? I don't know. But Wendy Williams, if they told her production company, listen, I don't think you should either you're going to do Nene or me. What we doing? But it's always good to have your own and not be worrying about other people. So, I mean, it could have been a jealousy thing. It could have been, oh, this bitch trying to steal my spot. If that was me, I wouldn't want to block someone from getting a spot. That's just me. Cause I'm all about the light. I'm all about, hey everybody, watch this person or check out what this person is doing. Or, um, that's just me. I like to help everybody. You could be at the top, but being at the top can be lonely. And there's nothing like being at the top and you have other people with you at the top. It's enough for everybody. The platform is always big enough for everybody. But some people feel like, no, I have to be number one. It's all about me. That's just how some people are. And I don't know. I don't think the Nene Leakes show would have lasted long. I really don't. I don't. I just don't. Maybe that's why they gave it to Bethany. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. But with all these different platforms now, like Nene, if Nene wanted to talk show, she could do like what Candy's doing on YouTube. Or maybe she could have tried to ink out a deal with Netflix or Hulu. And like, it doesn't have to be like a live talk show, but it could be a talk show where she tape a number of episodes and everybody can watch them in bulk and stuff like that. There are so many ways to make money off of online. And Nene, someone like Nene can have a podcast, and have different guests on listening to the podcast. And I'm sure she would make a lot of advertising dollars on her podcast. There are so many ways to get your money. Like, everybody does not have to be on television. Yes, it's more eyes, but digital seems to be the way to go for a lot of things now. So, Nene does have a YouTube channel. I didn't know. But yeah, but if she really wanted to do that, she could do it that way. But then, if Nene has a talk show and she still do the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I don't know how that would. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I love Nene, but yeah, I feel like my love for Nene has gone up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Now I feel like, girl, you still don't take accountability for your actions. I wouldn't mind seeing Nene on Zeus, the Zeus Network. I think they have a lot of good shows. Now, I haven't signed up for them, but a lot of the shows, I'd be like, I will watch that. I will watch that. Yeah, you gotta go where the money at. Everybody gotta. These celebrities gotta get where the money at. I'm gonna say talk about Janet. What you want me to talk about, Janet? Oh my goodness, that Gabrielle Fernandez story. Mm. Now that one, I didn't cry, but I understand why a lot of people cried. I don't think I'm gonna continue watching it because I made it to episode 4. But I was so upset what was going on from episode 3, I really couldn't focus on episode 4. I think everyone involved should be prosecuted. Everybody failed that little boy. Everybody. Every last one of them. Even the teacher. People saying, oh, they feel sorry for the teacher. Like, listen, you took pictures of that little boy with his face burnt up, not burnt up, but scarred and bruised, his hands. You had proof. You could have took that to the police and had that baby taken out of out his home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't here for her sob story. I felt like she could have done more. Like you're saying, I'm calling this one and I'm calling that one. but you didn't do more. I feel like once he told you he didn't want to go home, you should have known something was wrong, and you should have went above. You should have went above the what they call them people, the social worker status. You should have went to the police. Yeah, it's horrible. So, and I hate how to humanize the boyfriend. Like, no, that nigga was beating up that boy every day. How you get cat litter in your stomach? How you feed a child cat litter and have him in a cupboard and lock the cupboard and he's in there all hours of the night and he can't even move or do anything? Why didn't the school do anything or say anything when he was missing for 2 weeks from school? Like, there's a lot going on with that. It's a lot going on. And y'all making me sad talking about that. I'm going to talk about something else. What else? Now, let me ask y'all a question. Now, I got a phone call. They're like, you need to watch the show Cheer. And I'm just like, that ain't my type of show. No, I think you should watch it. It's really good. I think once you get past that first episode, you really going to like the show. Do y'all watch Cheer? Let me know. How is that show? They're saying watch it. No, I don't watch Cheer. Ooh, what's going to happen when I put this cranberry juice in here? Ooh, all this water. I heard that coach is borderline abusive of those kids. I watched it. It's good. Have you seen the show The Protector? Listen, I really don't watch Netflix like I used to. I really don't. I wish it's not like I don't have the time. But a lot of the shows that y'all like, I don't like. I know that's so crazy. A lot of the shows that y'all like, I don't like. Like Love is Blind, nope, that wouldn't be for me. Not for me. I was already turned off because I felt like everybody was too attractive. If you're going to do a show called Love is Blind, I think you should have attractive and unattractive people, skinny people and big people. And I didn't see that. And I was like, nope. Nope. It could have had a different name. Yeah, everybody wanted me to watch. I think that's why everybody wanted me to watch Love is Blind and talk about Carlton. I need someone to watch the old story about Sylvia Likens so I can have someone to discuss it with. I don't even know who that is or what's that about. If the person is attracted to a certain type, why have anything else? Somebody is getting on my nerve, keep talking about Janet and the coronavirus. What about everybody else? A lot of people might start canceling tours. A lot of things about to get canceled because there are going to be a lot of people who become infected with the coronavirus. Like, I guess you wanted me to notice that. Okay. It's probably thousands of people who have it here in America. They just haven't been tested. Wait a minute. It's 118 people here, right? Can everybody that's watching click the like button? Let's see if we can get to 75. So we had 26 likes. Let's get to 75. There's a Millennium Tour going on tonight. It's a Millennium Tour tonight here in Philly. Do you like Amanda Seals of the Reed? Of the Reed? I don't think she's on the Reed. I think she's on the Real. You probably did put the Real, and I read it as the Reed. I don't know her to just like dislike her all like that. Well, I don't hate her. I just feel like she's a little bit too much for me. She's too much for me. And everything goes back to race with her. So it could be she's irritating sometimes. I'll just say that. This irk my this irkness. It's a irkness. I say Amanda is fake woke. On wrestling, I felt like Goldberg was going to win. It wasn't a surprise because I know how Vince McMahon operates. He likes to bring in old stars. My thing is bring them in, but why do they have to fight for a championship belt? Because it's so predictable. Goldberg is going to lose at WrestleMania to Roman Reigns. John Cena is going to lose to Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. It's predictable, but it's going to be a fun ride. I don't think the real has too many people. I think it doesn't have people who I can relate to. That's why I don't watch it as much. And sometimes I can't relate to the topics that they discuss. Not saying that it's made for me, it's made for women. So, I don't think the real is for white women. I think it's for young women. And the show is based on young women of color, so it's catering to black women. It's catering to black women. I'd rather watch The View. I don't even watch The Talk. The fuck I'm watching The Talk for? I got The View, baby. And you might feel like AEW is better than WWE, but enjoy it. I'm not here to talk about which one is better, because I'm always going to be a fan of WWE. And I'm not going to go back and forth. They just started. Enjoy. I usually go wherever they have people I like on the show. I think Amanda woke up the real. It's good to have somebody at the table that makes you gasp a little bit, though. Oh, yes, a male real. I'm down for that with too. No, you don't want no male show called The Real. No. You don't want a male version. This is, okay, right? This is my TV. So if they like Kevin, if you could do a panel show, if you could pick the people who you want on the panel, who you want? Y'all know who I want. I want Much Love from Kentucky. I want Rocks. I want Sweet Addictions TV. I want Mikkel, and I want myself. So you got 3 women and 2 guys. And y'all know we all get in the room and we all start talking our shit. It would be fire. It would be so much fire. So I know, like a show like that, that would definitely work. And you don't have to make it like Mars versus Venus and none of that bullshit. It's going to be a show where everybody just talking and have a good time with topics. So yeah, I would love something like that. And then like it's a panel. It's a panel. I would do it. Do you prefer a radio show or a talk show? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I like the podcast. I guess podcast is more radio stuff where we don't play music, but I really love the fact that I can just talk. For me, I feel like I could do and say what I want on there. Can y'all please stop bringing that person up in here? Don't do that. Don't do that, cause I'm gonna kick y'all right on out. I ain't talking. I don't want no negativity talk and none of that stuff, cause we are way past that. You know. But like I really love. I like the talk format. I love talking. I really can't wait to add the feature of having people on who can talk with us or call in and stuff like that. I do miss that aspect of doing things like that with y'all. I miss talking to y'all and all of that stuff. I do miss that part. But we'll be back to doing some more stuff. Right now, I'm kind of like mentally where I'm at is I'm not gonna be doing this too long. Like this, like I like YouTube, but I'm not gonna be doing this too long. Like that's where I'm at. Like that's where my mindset is at. That's where like everything is like the podcast thing. That is definitely for me. If I could do a podcast every day, no, if I could do one 5 days a week, I definitely would do it. I definitely would do it. Definitely. And I have more time. Like once we finish the podcast, if I wanted to edit the podcast, it takes me no longer than 20, 30 minutes to like edit a podcast. It's so much easier. It's like YouTube, you gotta record the video, green screen the video, make sure this picture is right, make sure that picture is right. Then you gotta line things up, make sure everything is in order. Like I hate the whole editing process of making a YouTube video. So yeah, podcast, just talk my shit and keep it moving. Yeah. So yeah. I do want to do one more live show. Like I want to do. First of all, I want to do. I really want to do live shows quarterly. Like go somewhere different, like every 3 months. Um, and I want to do something for the summertime. I definitely want to. But monetarily, I gotta have it monetarily to do it. So we're going to see. But I definitely want to do something like this summer. I know I don't have long, so I might have to say something by May if we're doing something or not. But then again, child, this coronavirus, baby, she is everywhere. Stay your asses home. Mm, mm, mm. Ooh, my goodness. Ah. Mm, mm, mm. Listen, y'all, it's kind of crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna stay sober for the next 3 weeks. I don't know how, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Now I could go without soda. Having a drink, bitch. I'm like it's Saturday. You going out tonight? No. Ah, Cherry Hill, New Jersey is right across the bridge. Somebody in Cherry Hill has the coronavirus or coronavirus like symptoms. Excuse me. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for that. Coronavirus. Only thing I miss about you not drinking is how open you are on the podcast. I think I'll get you going. Um, I feel like I tell that stuff because I be wanting it out. Like I finally like, okay, I could talk about it, you know. But I would say I could talk about a lot of things. Some things I'd rather not. Like alcohol will make me not care. Like, okay, soberly, I'm gonna be making sure I'm saying what I'm saying, but I'm not going to be as blunt, you know. But yeah, I love, love, love the podcast. It's like the best. It's the best. It's the best. It really, really is. Y'all know that's how I've been feeling since I started it 6 months ago. Can you believe it's been 6 months? It don't feel like 6 months. I would never smoke on camera. I would never smoke weed on camera and do a show. I don't do that stuff. Now I will drink on camera. Mm. Okay. I think I gotta go back up to the message. Somebody said something. I forgot it. And I said, hold on. She said, somebody said, they must have deleted their comment. Oh, the movie Mikkel, the Mikkel. The reason why I stopped doing like the Mikkel movie Monday thing, like actual videos for YouTube, is because y'all weren't watching them. If you're not gonna watch them, why waste time in producing and recording and putting them up to YouTube? Even though it's 3 minutes, like maybe 1,000 people will watch it. Versus a video that might get 15,000 views. It's like, is this a waste of time? So yes, I felt like it was a waste of time, so I stopped doing them. Would I do it on a podcast? Yes. So as I've been saying, be trying to find the groove of the podcasting thing. And I feel like we found our groove in podcasting. Could there be changes? Hell yes. Could there be Macau movie segments on there? Hell yes. When will we do them? I don't know. So if Mikhail wants to discuss a movie, you know, he can discuss a movie. If y'all feel like he should do it, y'all know he has an Instagram. And y'all know y'all can contact him and tell him to post or talk about movies. Um, what do you mean? Are you interested in a new wave of interactions? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I really enjoy your podcast. What are your favorite podcasts? I don't have a favorite podcast because I don't listen to podcasts, which is crazy. It's very crazy. It's very crazy. I don't listen to podcasts. So I can't tell you I have a favorite one. But I have a podcast. Maybe one day I'll be like, who are your favorite podcasts? And then I'll listen to them. But I do think, oh my God, I do think Dustin of the Friend Zone for the shout out on their podcast. I had a dream about Dustin this week. I can't talk about what the dream was, but I had a dream about him. Yeah. Right, right. That's why I don't listen to other people's podcasts. I take a segment or a story, not a story, but a segment, and people be like, "Oh, bitch, you done got that from so," and I'm like, "Oh, see." But then again, you know how much shit people stole from us, and I don't be like, "Hey, you stole that from me." But then I'm like, "Nope, I want my own original stuff. I don't want to be like, oh, I was inspired by." I'm like, no, I did this shit on my own. Yes. But I thank y'all for listening to the podcast. And I encourage y'all to listen to other people's podcasts too. Podcasting probably can help a lot of people get through their day, especially people who are at work and they need something to listen to. You know, turn them on. You know what I see is really popular with the podcast? The true crime stories and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know if I could listen to a story via the radio. But then again, you know how much TV we watch and don't be watching TV and that shit just be on in the background? So, yeah. If a podcast has bad audio setup, I stop listening. Okay. So when you listen to us, how do we sound? Do we sound clear? Do we sound good? Like is the audio kind of fucked up? Mhm. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad we sound perfect because you know some days I switch the audio like I play with the audio tuner sometimes. Sorry, I really gotta cough this out. I'm gonna spit it out. Ain't no use in holding that in. But I try to keep it around 6 or 5 when we record. And then what I do is I play with the volume even more when I edit. So I turn it up a little bit just in case people be like, oh, I can't hear. I don't want no production issues when it comes to volume and sound. And I don't want no background noises. Like it be a lot of stuff going on in the background. Y'all don't even be hearing that shit. Like cars be zooming, fire trucks, police cars. Y'all wouldn't even know. And my window be open. Y'all might hear us referencing like, oh child, somebody is outside doing stuff. Or somebody done said that, like, you know, but y'all don't hear it, which is great. That's great. That's so great. Like it's I'm pretty sure y'all can hear that. It's like cars zooming by right now. But yeah. But yeah, y'all, I we do the podcast every Friday. If you wanna if you haven't listened and you wanna listen, there we have 27 podcasts for you to listen to. And most of them, I'm gonna say about maybe 20 of them are over an hour long. Why not let people call in to comment on previous week's episodes, pre-recorded messages? I thought about that actually. I thought about that. All I'm gonna need, because I don't really do the Skype thing no more. So I would just need like an audio thing or probably a phone number or something, and then I can have people call in because I ain't have nobody call my phone and leave me a message talking about, oh, I like this about the podcast, I like this about the, oh, I ain't like that, oh, y'all tried it and all of that stuff. So I don't know if y'all know it or do I gotta get a Google phone number, then I gotta pay for a voicemail, all that stuff like child. Stuff be costing money. Let me tell you, a lot of stuff costs. Posting the podcast costs money. I'm not putting my podcast on no anchor. You know, they contact me. They contact me. They try to get me to take try to take me away from our podcasting host site. Like, I'm like, listen, I like that we can upload an unlimited number of hours of podcasting a month. For $15, you can't beat that. And they're like, well, they said Spotify has is now owning Anchor and all of this stuff. So I'm like, well, if we switch over, like, y'all gonna get more people to listen to our podcast and all of that stuff. Like I was asking a bunch of questions. I was like, if we switch over to Anchor, will we own the audio? Like, he's like, no, it would be no problem, and or you just have to do this. I'm like, listen, this is not already sounded right. And me and the lady, we talked for a good 30 minutes. And I was like, I'm talking over with Mikkel. And she's like, we'll have advertisers for your podcast. We will help you with that. And I'm just like, okay. I already fell for that one time. I ain't trying to fall for that again. I got to find my own advertisers, it seems. Or they say, like, once you get, like, a certain amount of listens. You see how loud that was? If we was doing the podcast, you heard that. You come to you. So I just put us on the advertising website, and I think we got 2 ads. We got 2 ads coming. But if anybody else want to advertise on the podcast, you can contact me, and we can advertise your either your YouTube channel, your damn music, your clothing line, whatever it. Y'all heard? I know y'all heard that. I know for sure y'all heard that. These cars are doing the most. Oh, they do the most. And they only doing it for attention. Dude, look at this car I stole. Child, sit down. I gotta think about what I want for dinner. I haven't seen Chase all day. This popcorn is good. Yeah, I haven't seen Chase all day. He'll probably be home later. Did y'all hear Chase on the podcast this week? Chase ain't had nothing to say when Mikkel was here. He talking to the microphone. Soon as Mikkel start leaving, leave, he'll come in my room and grab the microphone and want to. I'm like, really, Chase? Really? He tried it. He don't. I guess I don't know. I don't know why he don't talk when we live. Yeah. Chase, I'm gonna get Chase his own podcast. He gonna be talking about what's coming on Nick Jr. I'm going right towards his college education. I think I'm gonna go next door and get one more bag. So good. And it's only 100 calories. Popcorn is very healthy. It's a great snack. But if it's late night and you get hungry or something, I would recommend like eat some grapes or something. Eat some grapes. Eat a fruit. Cause I'm one of the people that I like to snack on shit every nighttime. And I'm not tonight. I'm not having no cheat night or none of that shit. Cause me doing that, I'm gonna probably gain like 3 pounds on Monday. I'm gonna be so over it. But I ain't gonna get on the scale on Monday. I'm gonna get in the scale next Monday. I canceled my Disney Plus. I watched all my classic shows that I wanted to watch, and I'll come back when they have the new episodes of The Proud Family. But right now, I ain't missing nothing. They're going to end up being in front of somebody's door. That car is going to end up in front of somebody's door. How are you drag racing on 22nd Street? That just don't even sound right. Anyways, y'all, I have to get ready to prepare some dinner tonight. Ooh, y'all know what I did last night? Let me tell y'all what I did before I get off here. I like that screen name, The Girl with the Gap. Do you have like an actual YouTube channel? Oh my God. Ooh, pears. I love pears. You know what else I love? Grapefruit. You wanna burn some fat? Get some grapefruit. But if you're on medication, you gotta be careful. Can't be eating grapefruit and you on medication. But oh my God, grapefruit is a fat burner. And you know what sits you on the toilet? Cashews and pistachios. And tell y'all, I had some honey cashews. I don't even got to tell y'all the rest because I'm not ruining dinner. You want to talk about going? It could have been, but it could have been the almond milk that I had because I'm drinking chocolate almond milk too. I love almond milk or cashew milk, but I like it as flavor. I could drink regular cashew milk, which is crazy because I don't drink white milk. Ugh, it's nasty. It's so nasty. But what I did was, all right, you know how you season up your chicken and everything. All right, that was cool. Put it in the oven, all of that. No, but what I did was I poured honey all over the chicken. And while it was seasoning all of that stuff, I poured honey on it. Put it in the oven, let it bake for about an hour and a half. Now I could taste the seasoning from everything else. I could not taste the seasoning from the honey. So I was over it. I was over it. I was like, fuck, I don't know. Like maybe I should have put it on after it cooked. Cause you know I had to turn it over and everything. The chicken was nice and juicy. Oh my God. And I know my chicken was good because there's only one piece left. You know, it's only one piece left and it was 13 pieces of chicken. So bitch, I know I did the damn thing last night. I made chicken, mashed potatoes, and a can of corn. So yeah, it was good. It was so good. And normally I don't eat like that on Friday night. I'd be like, bitch, we gonna get some chicken wings and fries. You know, that's why I'd be like, well, mama, I get me a cheesesteak. But now, I gotta get this, keep this belly right, y'all. I'm doing good. I don't feel as fat as I used to be. I feel really, really good. When I tell you I feel good, I'm not lying. I feel good. So I ain't compromising this shit. You know, I'm going to get next door. They sell salmon by the little thing. You know, I'm going to throw out that salmon and I'm going to have some salmon tonight. And I'm going to eat some brown rice with it and probably some vegetables. Would you ever do those home delivery meals? I tried that like 10 years ago. I don't think that's for me. Kevin, what do you do? Somebody said, Kevin, what You know what to do. You just don't be wanting to do it. I don't. Yeah, but yeah, I be lazy sometimes. I I don't like cooking late because it don't take as fast. You know, I mean, it's not as fast as I want it to be. It's early. It's better to start cooking early. So tomorrow I'm gonna probably get up early, put some pork chops, season them up, put them in the oven and stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it. I know I got some um, glory greens, but I want to learn how to make greens by themselves. You know, put it in a big pot. You know, cut it up, wash it. I want to learn how to do greens that way instead of opening up a can. But ain't nothing like a can of glory greens. They are so good, and they got all different flavors. My goodness. And they had you in the bathroom the next day. Mm, mm, and you know you'd be in the bathroom. Yes, you will. Yeah, they got the big can of glory greens. All you gotta do is heat them bitches up. You ain't got the All you gotta do is heat them up. You can even put them in the microwave and eat them. But I put them on the stove and I, let them cook. Stir it up. Put a little adobo in it. I love adobo. I put adobo on anything. And yeah, it's good. But most of Glory Greens, they're already flavored. They're already flavored. But listen, yo, I gotta go. But you know what else I have? I have it's called no salt, but it's salt, but it's no salt, so it doesn't kill you. You know what I'm saying? But the best one, um, damn, I lost my train of thought. The Mrs. Dash is really the best seasoning. Cause it don't fuck you up or none of that stuff. It's healthy. It's definitely a healthy seasoning. But yeah, Mrs. Dash is the best one. And they got all different flavors of Mrs. Dash, but I don't feel like paying $3 for Mrs. Dash. That bitch cost $3. Maybe if I go on Amazon, I could catch her on sale. Shit. Oh, I love Glory Greens. Ain't nothing like it. But on the real tip, I love talk. I love. We gotta do this next Saturday at 5 o'clock. Next Saturday, 5 p.m. I'm going live. We're gonna be live 5 p.m. I mean, that look like 10. 5. And do me a favor. If you still have a clock on your wall, if you still have a clock on your wall, push it ahead an hour. I don't want y'all late for church, late for work, or anything tomorrow. You know, we're gonna lose an hour of sleep. I hope y'all ready. That means tomorrow at this time, not at this time. Yeah, tomorrow at this time it'll be 7:46. 24 hours it'll be 7:46. That means the sun is going to be coming up later, I believe. It ain't going to be the right time when the sun is up or something like that. The sun will set is going to be a little bit later. Oh, I've been ready for spring. I'm glad we didn't get no snowstorm. They ain't say we talking about a sneaky March storm or none of that stuff. We might have had a little bit of rain, a little bit of snowfall, but we ain't had no snow. Thank God. No snow. No snow. It was a nice quiet winter. She came in like a lamb and went out like a lamb. Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all. I gotta go. But you know I'm gonna work on? I'm gonna work on trying to get my mom to climb her ass up these stairs and do a video with me. I'm gonna tell y'all a weird fact. Something that's very true. Y'all ready for this? Since we came back home after the fire, my mom has never been to the third floor of this house. And we've been back home for 4 years. And she has not been back up these steps to the third floor. That's a weird fact. I just thought I would share with y'all. Everybody else has been up here. She has never came to the third floor. I don't know if it's I don't know, but she ain't coming up here. She ain't come up here. Oh, y'all just want to be downstairs in the living room being news and bring her ass right upstairs. Like, come on upstairs. Come to the third floor and do a video with me. Or do a podcast. She could probably do a podcast. I don't know. But if she start talking that crazy stuff, I'm like, look, girl, let me mute her microphone. Turn her microphone. Turn her microphone off. Hit that button like, boop. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, girl, you gotta talk into the mic. Talk into the microphone. Put this in front of your mouth and talk into. All right, let me stop playing. All right, I'm just being a mess. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for liking this video. I'm gonna work on a live schedule. I'm gonna work on a live schedule where I can be more interactive with you guys. So we're gonna be doing some things this spring. So I love you all. If you enjoyed this live and you want to send something to my Cash App, my Cash App is money sign the Scorpion. Feel free. I don't care if it's $1, $2, $3, $20, $85 to $2,000. I don't care if you enjoyed this live. Just send me something through my Cash App. I'm gonna go because I gotta make dinner. I love you all. I'll see you. Oh my God, Bussy. I'm. I will see y'all Monday night with a brand new video. Y'all are so crazy. All right, bye.